locking in. Yeah, it's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in. Lock it in. Yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
What's up, everybody? You guys are locked into your favorite evening ride. It's your boy Joe Lockett. How you guys doing? Welcome into the hottest evening ride, the Joe Lockett Show. We're in the building today. Here's my boy. Welcome in. Hope everybody's doing well today. Man, it has been a day already. When I say we have had a busy day, we did the Keisha and Joe show this morning, which went off magnificent. Thank everybody. This show went off well, y'all. Thank you everybody for watching the show, for sharing the show. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate you so much. Thank you guys for sharing the show. Thank you guys for doing sharing the show, liking the show, commenting on the show. That show, man, it's going to be something to look forward to. I'm just happy that the way it went. We're still getting comments, still people asking, are we going to, what's going on, and the pictures people came out and took with us after the show. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you keeping us. I was so excited. But let's get into the Joe Lockett Show. There is a person that's here. Y'all see, he's in the building today.
Yeah, boy, yeah.
Well, what's up, nephew? You good?
I'm good.
I'm just saying, welcome back. Everybody wondering where you were. I think I held it down while you were gone, though.
Yeah, you did.
Everybody said finally.
Is that finally?
Yeah, they've been waiting. People been asking about you, but we know you had some things to take care of the family, so everybody's holding the road.
Yeah, I do stuff I wanted to get off the chest about that thing.
All right, but I didn't put anything out. It wasn't nobody's story to tell but yours.
Yeah.
So if you want to put that out, please tell me down this text 150. Right? Yeah, all right.
But yeah, to all, I
and do me a favor right now. Kill that music right now until we get that complete sound on here. Reason being because it echoes back and forth.
Oh, it do?
Yeah. On it's on the YouTube, whatever, it echoes back. All right, so kill the music right now until we get it off on one board.
Okie dokie.
All right, so go ahead.
But yeah, no, what was I? Oh, that's vulnerability time.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I told everybody you had a family issue that you had to take care of, and like I said, I left it at that.
Yeah, I had a family issue with my mom. She was going through surgery. Kind of a little bit of what I said beforehand, as far as with before I left out the show. She had to go through a hysterectomy, which for females that went through it, you already kind of know how it is.
Right.
So that's an ordeal in itself. And when you're dealing with stubborn old women like I do, they don't want to listen. So you gotta really, really monitor them,
right?
Because she's still thinking she could do whatever it is that she used to do, or she's so used to doing stuff without people asking that she mess around and hurt herself.
Right.
And we had a little bit of a scare on Saturday where it was nothing to go, because I was going to be coming back in this week earlier. But we had a little scare on Saturday where I had to make sure everything was straight. She caught like a little virus, and a virus plus a hysterectomy is terrible.
Yeah.
So
I would think so.
Yeah, so I had to me and my folks. We had to make sure to re-monitor. Folks been checking in and out on her, making sure she eating the right things.
Right.
But but right now she hits on the other side. Everything is good. She feeling a lot more better. She getting a lot more energy while in spurts. You know what I mean? Every now and then you hit her hard where she just limp. You know what I mean? And then you'll see her the next time, like a few hours, she full of energy. You like sit down. Just
Right.
So you know what I mean, and I appreciate everybody looking out, sending prayers, visiting, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing itself. But that's what I've been mainly doing. Working.
All right, man. So we glad you're back. He'll be back for a day. He won't be back, really come until probably sometime next week. So he came back in today as a special favor to me. So I appreciate that, bro.
No problem.
All right, guys. It's 9 minutes up to the hour. It's hump day. And we got a lot to get into today, man. TikTok they're looking to ban TikTok. They passed the bill. So we're going to see where this goes. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I think it's a money grab, right? And so I think, once they sit down behind closed door, because the Senate to pass the bill. Okay. So the Senate to pass the bill. There we go. The Senate to pass the bill. So with the bill being passed, now, I guess they're sending a message to TikTok. We're serious. We will ban you if you don't, agree to our terms. That's what I think they're saying, myself personally. Okay. Well, yeah. So we'll see what happens, because there's too much money out there and the platform has grown too big for it to go away. So I don't think TikTok is going to go away. It's just how much money they're going to be willing to pay to the U.S. to keep it in the United States. So we'll see. Yeah, and we mentioned this a little bit in our other show. Check out Kesha and Joe. Keisha, I'm my bad. Keisha and Joe every Wednesday morning from. What's up, Sharon?
What was that? 9?
What, 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm talking about the time for y'all morning show.
10 o'clock?
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
Yeah. We wanted to do it for an hour, but it seems like this show is going to go long, so we probably going to do it for about an hour and a half. Yeah, it's definitely that show would not make it within an hour. So we definitely going to have to do it within an hour and a half. But the turnout there was great today, man. Thank you guys so much. It is beautiful to have 2 shows. It's a lot of work, but we got so much more to come. Y'all think we working now. y'all know y'all think we working now. Wait till y'all see the other stuff that we got playing, y'all.
Oh my God. Wait till you hear the upgrades that's going to be coming in.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited.
Listen, y'all, we're just not in this to be playing around, y'all. We're going to give y'all, our goal is to give you guys the best shows on the internet. And the Joe Lockett Show, the Keisha and Joe Show, Evolving with Keisha, and all the other things that we'll be doing, right? Locking in Media, doing the production for a lot of shows right now. So we're working hard, y'all. So we appreciate you guys, but guess what? I would definitely be doing this show each and every day like we always have. But this show's going to get some upgrades too, so hang tight for that.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I said be posted.
Oh, yeah. We got a lot of stuff in the workshop. All right, so we're back in the building. I'm glad you guys are here. Now, nephew, I want to talk about this since you're here. What does it mean, America's Hump Day? Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Sharon? She said she just came from Detroit. She's back in New York. Woo! Beautiful Sharon's back. Let's see. Rachel says, hello. Chrissy's in the building.
What's up, Rachel?
We got Monique in the building. We got Megan. Tamise Candles. Yo, this is the sea spray. And you got what you got at home?
I got monkey farts. Not gonna lie to you, monkey farts it's the bomb. I love it already.
You like monkey farts?
Yes. I never thought of monkey.
What's up, big dog? In the house, big Sarge in the house. What's up, big dog? Nothing but love, man.
Yeah.
We got Bernard in the building. We got DST in the building. What's up, Tony? What's up? Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Yes, and also, y'all, that this here's my favorite. This is right here. Y'all go get this. Tamise, y'all clicking her thing right now. Tamise said she glad you like monkey farts. This is my favorite. Okay, butt naked. It smells so good. But this is why y'all see me here, because this is Tamise's thing that I always hang here. She's the only one to get this advertisement on my show.
But the thing about it though,
hey, I want to come over my house and so I can. This is brand new.
Are we supposed to be advertising? Stop trying to get somebody to your house. I'm trying to talk about the monkey part so people can understand. You trying to?
No. I started you off with the speed spray. Okay, when you come over, have a glass of wine, and then we'll move over to. Oh, go ahead, sir. You talk about my.
You're a jigaboo. Oh, you're a jigaboo, bro.
I am a great sponsor. I am a great person to sponsor for sponsorship. This one right here if this is burning, hey, I'm gonna say it like this here. If you come in my house and I say butt naked, you smell butt naked outside, don't knock on the door. You know what I'm start doing? You know, for people, I'm gonna go ahead and just set the empty butt naked on the porch. And if y'all see the empty butt naked on the porch, it means the full one, yeah, exactly like the song. But the full one is burning inside the house. You know what I'm saying? But seriously, y'all, go get this here right here, ladies and gentlemen. This will have your whole house smelling within 30 minutes. It is the bomb.
Yeah, I wonder how the monkey farts would mix with that.
I don't know.
Like I was telling you earlier, that's a very good mixer.
It makes
with other candles.
Really well, monkey farts good. Okay, but this mimosa we got burning in here smells good too now.
Yes.
Mimosa ain't messing around. So y'all make sure y'all follow Tamise. Go out there and get hey Tam, how's it going? Go out there and get your candles burning, smelling good. I will go no place else but Tamise creation. Very Bath and Beyond cannot touch her. I'm sorry. Target, Walmart, all those places cannot touch what she does. She said I might have to try mixing them too. So she may be, man, if she mix like a sea spray and I think a sea spray and a butt naked.
Sea spray and a butt naked?
Yeah, I think, that smell, I don't know, but yeah.
You know what I like about her candles though?
You know, but no, I'm going to say sea spray and mimosa.
Okay.
Or, yeah, because I think that blue and, yeah. But what you like about her candles?
I like how the lighting for it, like the
she got the best lighting because the way hers burn, I don't know what she does, but the way hers burn, it does not burn like everybody. It just leaves a little crisp, look like a cauliflower. You pick that off and you keep it going. Any other candles, man, you got to dig down into them because the wick that fell over. Yeah, man. Whoever does, and what I do understand about Tamise Creations, what I do understand is she makes all her own candles. Yeah. Her and her kids makes her own candles, man. So. Yeah. So yeah. So I well, when I was talking to her when she first started, she made us a big now that she got a company making for not sure. Yeah. She's distribution. Yeah. So hey, y'all go ahead and get it. All right, y'all. Tamise Creation, she's here. Y'all can chat with her, follow her, and go ahead and get her product. She's the one who makes my studio and my home smell very well. We appreciate you, Tamise. We love you. Oh, she said she's still making. She's still making them. Okay. Yeah, man. So she's busy like I don't know what. All right, guys, and she's doing that with kids. So hey, to me, shout out to you. All right, guys, welcome into the Joe Lockett Show. We got a lot to get into. Nephew, I want to ask you this question because a woman asked me this question, and I y'all probably don't know my answer. What does it mean when a woman or a man say take it slow? I want to take it slow. What does that mean?
You know what it means for me, but what it means for everybody is a little different. So I try to make it as general as I can. Generally, I think when they say take it slow, they're talking about it. They're not trying to get nothing serious right off the bat. Let's not have so much commitment right off the bat. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm figuring. Take it slow means, because when you going fast, everything got to be committed, right? And you got to already have an answer. Mm-hmm. If I'm taking it slow, I don't want to have an answer right now. Right. You know what I mean? Vibe out with you. Say maybe or sort of so a lot of times instead of just giving you a yes or a no.
But don't you already know?
No.
When you say let's take it slow, you don't already know.
No.
Are you nephew?
No.
When you say take it slow, you want to take it slow with you not prolonging the long, you're not prolonging the no?
No. Well, okay, this is where it goes to me. This is where it goes to me. Me? No. If I say no, it's a no. Probably off the
No, what I'm saying, when you said you want to take it slow, and you looking at her, and she asks you, "What are we doing?" And you said, "Right, I'm
taking it slow."
So when you say no, I want to break this down. When you say we're taking it slow, why are you taking it slow? Why are you not moving forward?
Because wherever she's moving may not be at the pace that I am right now. And in order for us to match, we need to be at the same pace.
So why aren't you moving forward? Why are you saying taking it slow?
Who said I'm not moving forward? Taking it slow don't mean you stop.
So when you said taking it slow,
taking it slow don't mean you stop, Joe.
But
it's not going.
But I'm asking you, what does taking it slow mean? Because Because you already an automatic at that point. Right?
You're automatic at that point.
You already taking it slow. Because whatever that conversation, when she say, when you have to have that conversation, you say, well, I just want to take it slow for right now.
Yeah.
Truly, what are you saying to her? At that moment, what you see, no. Hell no. She's not gonna get it slow. No, that's bull. That's bull crap. When you looking at that girl, because let me say something. Let me be honest. If she the one, she fine as hell, and you like her a lot, even if you want to take it slow, but you know if you say take it slow, it's gonna ruin your chances. You're gonna say what we need to do to move forward. Tell me online. Okay,
You lying.
but I'm not. That's what I'm saying. But I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So again, why are you telling that girl that probably haven't rocked your world or got them, got whatever you want to have? Why are you telling her that you want to take it slow?
Because it's not that she couldn't. It's not that it won't happen eventually.
See, she's a pedo.
What? No, we can't use that.
Yes, we can.
We can't use pedo.
Yeah, we can use P. She's a potential.
Oh, you said she's a P.
No, she's a P.
Oh, okay.
She's a potential.
Potential.
She's a potential. Because if she's not a P, you ain't gonna. When she asks you, you're not gonna tell her you're gonna take it slow because you don't want to lose her. Because you know if you tell the woman that you like that you taking it slow and you think she's gone and she's gonna bounce on you, you're not gonna do that, bro. You're not gonna do that, bro.
That depends, Joe.
Hey, Denise is gonna kill me because I have all the things in my truck. The phone, the phone charger.
Oh.
So do me a favor, can you go out to my truck, bro? I know you can, because just hit the keys over. My bad. Well, no, go ahead. I'll do it. You just go ahead. I'll go get it. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Y'all grab the conversation for a second. And try to explain yourself out of this, sir.
Explain. What? Nothing. What?
You heard what I said.
Man, either way. Hey there, Miss Denise. How are you? I'm good. Yeah, I got it. Mm-hmm. I got your mic. There you go. Give some testing in. You should. Oh, go for it again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, dude. What?
I don't know.
All right. And for y'all that's tuning in, this is Miss Denise, Miss Collecting Data herself. How are you?
I'm good. I actually have my shirt to make that, and I'm gonna get it copywritten because I have people saying it. I'm like, oh yeah, like you say, collecting data. Collecting data. My stuff, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go on and just lock it down. Yeah.
But we was talking about
I kind of hear a little bit. I'm like, ooh, I should have came another day. What? How fast? How slow? Take it slow. You tell me you want to take it slow and you interested. That just gives me the opportunity to open the doors. We just taking it slow, right? I'm just coming in, right?
See, that's what I'm saying, right? So that's what I'm saying. When you say take it slow, you know that she can take it slow, but she ain't gonna take it slow, right? And you think she gonna walk away, right? You gonna say take it slow with certain people.
Mm-hmm.
With certain girls.
Interested for real is hey.
Thank you.
Slow.
Thank you.
You can't control feelings.
They ain't always the
Okay.
Oh, bro. Okay. We got the whole team. We got the whole team in the house today. Hey. It's been a minute since we all been in the same place at one time.
It's getting warm, so y'all gonna see me. Unless I got some showings, y'all gonna see me.
All right. Everybody say, hey, Denise.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Kimisano, short for Kimberly. Everyone should take it slow. Why would you want to rush into anything? It's okay.
Thank you.
I think, but okay, so everybody, it sounds real good to say let's take it slow. It sounds so good, but when you have feelings, your feelings don't have a time limit on it. Like if I like you, I like you. If we're doing things. Most people who hadn't been together long end up married and married forever. And the ones who've been there forever, they get married and get divorced. I don't put time limits on stuff.
Right.
I just don't. However you
Exactly.
feel, we feel that way, let's feel that way.
Right.
Simple as that.
Right.
But that's just my little input, you know.
Because when my friend asked me, when somebody says take it slow, to me what it means is I'm not into you like that. You're not gonna take it slow.
We're finna do this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know, right.
Thank you. So that's
No, it ain't always like that. I ain't gonna let y'all in keep rocking like that.
We ain't got to. Nobody think.
It's folks that do that. Cool for the folks that do that. But for some folks, you come on living too strong. Whatever you saw was there beforehand. You might feel like there's signs for things that don't work in the future.
But your keywords, you know, coming on strong. When you like that person, it's no such thing as strong or not strong.
Maybe there is a like there.
Brenda says desperate.
I don't believe in it. I don't think that's desperate. Desperate is that's not desperate. That's not desperation at all.
I mean,
it's simply you both really like each other. You both, you know, you're interested. This is where you're trying to date. You're trying to collect with this one person.
Right.
I don't see an issue with that. I don't see that being desperate. I don't see that being, you know, craving for. I don't see that. It's whatever you and that person, however you feel, then just do it. Simple as that. Because I'm telling you, I tell a dude that's taking slow, chances are it's because I ain't feeling him to the point of I want him to be my only one. But you know, that's just me.
I guess so. I mean, I ain't gonna completely refute it because there's moments where I've been just like that too for a girl that I may not have felt like that, but it was an interest. So hey, let's take it slow because I don't really want to get no over it for real with you.
I don't know how to say her name.
Who?
But she said we weren't exclusive because we were long distance, but we spent all of our free time on video. I have someone now with it, and you know I like long distance relationships. They're amazing. You're not in my face like that. We miss each other. You know, we're good. But I agree with her. I mean, but he and I don't use the word exclusive. We're not. I just say, hey, we've grown. And whatever you do, just think of me of it. You respect me like I'm in your foot, and that's just it. So however you do. Because most people who think they're exclusive really ain't. And I'm talking about married people. But I agree with you, and we spend our time on video as well. So anyway, spree. That's enough.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say honestly, y'all. And this is what I say when somebody said take it slow. Not everybody gonna fall into this form I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say some men and women, when they say take it slow, they're taking it fast for somebody else.
Mm-hmm. And there's somebody else on their radar that they kind of I'm gonna take it slow with you just in case this one right here.
Exactly.
Hold on, but let me ask this then. What is taking it slow in a sense? Because we talking kind of like in general, but let's say somebody taking it fast on the sexual end, but they taking it slow on responsibilities. Maybe or you switch it up. Somebody is doing it fast on responsibilities and going real slow on the physical, on the sexual.
Okay, so Monique
there's aspects to taking it slow.
So Monique just alluded to what she just said. For me, I would say take it slow because the man is moving too fast, throwing the I love you too soon.
Oh no.
Now this is what I gotta say.
That's different.
Now,
I don't care if I love you. I like clear the clothes.
What?
Instead of I love you, my 3 favorite words are clear the clothes.
Clear to clothes? What the hell is that?
Yeah, real estate language.
I understand that, but I'm saying in relationship wise, how are you making it work? Because if I'm clear the clothes, I mean we can close the deal.
No. That's not with the dude. With the dude.
So what does that mean? Because you tell me clear the clothes, look at but
no, I'm saying
hold on. If you tell me, if you tell me clear the clothes, this is what I'm doing. Listen, if you tell me clear the clothes, hey, when you say we clear the clothes, I'm coming up out of it.
You got issues. No,
but I'm being serious.
I mean, a lot of people, and I can't say men, you know how I am.
Yeah.
Men, women, a lot of people think once you say I love you, that locks that person in or that tip. I don't care about that. I love you is not the way to get.
That's men. Men, y'all stupid. Okay.
I say
yeah.
Both of them because
you can't say okay. You love her. Why?
I'm telling you. These tables are really going like they are turning.
Women say that quickly.
Yeah, especially when they know they won or they,
That's desperation. Because woman tell me she love me.
That's lying.
Exactly. Because when I look at somebody, if somebody tell me they love me and we only be together for a short period, I'm like, what the hell you love? Love what?
I think some
There might be
people
things about you she loves.
you love about me, but don't say you
But
love me.
when you can't
I'm big with
you can't be sitting there talking to me and we together, and you say, somebody, I love you. Love what? You finna kill the whole mood at that point.
I had somebody say, I'm like, okay. And when I say I beg all the way,
Man, listen, you want me, you want to what's the Gap thing? Burn rubber on me. Burn rubber on me.
but I've never been in love, but twice in my life. And as far as loving someone, maybe 3, and that's including the 2 I was in love with.
I've been in love.
One of them, you told me I wasn't in love with him.
You were. That's what you were.
I think.
No, that was
Joe said you.
Hey, Smith, how's it going? Matt, women care too soon and men care too late.
People care too soon.
But he's right. Women get emotional quicker than men.
Well, I don't know.
That's always like that.
I'm telling you, it's not. When I say the tables are turning, you have men that are more so, and it's like.
No, but D. Okay.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Okay, but you're beautiful and you fine as hell. So
that
got a lot to do with everything. Yeah, it do. Yes, it do. Because you got yams and you're beautiful. She got that short hair bar, bro, and that thing be bouncing when she be walking, bro, and she look good. That make the man, even he be talking to her nephew, and he don't even mean to say it that day, but all of a sudden, I love you, Denise. I love you. She walking, she be smelling good, bro. She be walking and smelling good around this dude, man. Next thing you know, he didn't even plan to say this, but he be sitting there like, man, I don't want to lose her. I want to make sure I want to lock her in. So he gonna sit there and have a conversation, baby. I want you to know that there's nothing more important to me in life right now than you. And yeah, I'm so he ain't gonna say these words, but he'll say some tell me my life be close to this. Listen, I don't want to scare you away. But real talk, baby girl,
I'm gone.
I'm falling for you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
But see, that was I did. But you see what I'm saying? That's what a dude gonna say to you, because he don't want to lose you, because he's gonna feel that. Because I know this one here, she pulls back a little bit, and every time when she pulls back or the conversation goes, she get a little silent on the phone, right? A dude gonna get apprehensive. Exactly. I know you. I know your ass. You know what I'm saying? I know how you get.
That's what I did.
So when she is here, I didn't know she had to come say because you know for the business. I've been with you all day. So,
we talked
yeah.
I got nothing to say.
But exactly. But see, what I'm saying is, when a man sees that and they want what because let me say this: she's established, she has a business, she about her paper, she got everything that a man will want. But she's very protective of that. She wants what she wants when she wants it. But this is the bad thing about her, and I said it many times, and I love her to death. But this when she don't want your ass no more, that could be in 5 minutes. You out of here. And then she may call you back, and then next week you call her back, she may talk to you. And then a couple of weeks later, she may not talk to you.
Virgo.
No, but I'm just saying, your ass is bipolar as hell, and these men that be dancing around you, man, look.
I'm glad I didn't put my thing public.
Man, listen. Oh, you better tell me. You better tell me something when you come on the show, because you know what to tell you.
I didn't.
Okay, all right. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, man.
No, don't do that. I love you thing with me. I'm not that girl. Like, I'm not that person. That scares me to where it's like all I start thinking about is first 48. I don't know why.
What? Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. What?
First 48.
What the hell first 48 got to do with I love you?
No idea.
Because the stalker in first 48, like, you love me and you and then like you might get I got your friend, but I don't even know you ain't trying to kill me. How much lie to me?
You got something that them late night crime shows, man. You got
There's some crazy crap with men, like with murder, suicide, there's stalking, and going to the don't I love you? Don't ever I love you? Don't ever when you don't.
She
So you're saying,
put him in emphasis on it.
so you're saying don't never say I love you to you.
No. And I thought he was about to say something. He was like, I have really fallen in deep with you. You know, like I can see myself loving you, and he said, and he was like,
You got quiet here. But hey, it was a dead silence.
no, let's go.
No, I know how your ass is. I know you had a conversation with no boy today, but I know you. Like I said.
I mean, he's New Yorker, so it's like the way he is. That caught my attention because he real kind of, how those ladies like it, like the reverend, they still intelligent. So I was cool. But now that, and this is my problem, I'm putting it out there so you don't have to say it, Joe.
Okay.
I need that. I don't want to see your food. Like, hey, baby, what do you need? You want me to come down so I can cook?
Oh, you want to cook?
Yeah, he did that.
Oh, he sounded like that lady that said she don't like dudes that cook.
No. He came down Saturday to cook.
Okay.
But it was great. It was great. I felt awkward because he was in my kitchen. But he's so nice. I mean, he's really nice, but I like that other people him like him.
Mm-hmm. She don't like him nice.
I like him nice, and I like him with joking. Like just that arrogant a-hole kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And when he was investing his, and earlier, and I was like,
talk about your feelings. And it's all that sounds like me. That's it. True.
Man,
like, okay, let me clear this up. Do I have commitment issues? Absolutely freaking yes. So yes, Kim is not short for Kimberly. I do. And I like how long this relationship is not because I have commitment issues, but because I don't like people in my face too long. Like I don't like you where, hey babe, I'm about to come over. Hey babe, I don't want to see you every day. Give me at least no more than 2 times out of the week. I'm good.
I'll give you a couple of weeks.
Cool too.
Yeah, just call me when you want to see me.
Did he bring groceries? Yes, he did.
Just be a side piece.
He went.
She needed.
I'm a Virgo.
Yeah,
I'm a Virgo. Yeah, he brought groceries. He was like, hey, I'm gonna go get some things to cook. Is anything in particular? Like,
oh my goodness.
See, so nice.
That's so dirty.
No, but see, honestly, bro, men. But see, here's the thing.
But I don't need all.
But that's the part where a man have to fill up the woman, and Denise is a Decepticon.
Very.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Because you would think the simple part. I think that she wants what he's giving.
Okay, I do want.
No, but no. This is what men want. You have to, change. Look at the temperature in the room, right? Mm-hmm. Because if you're trying to lock this woman in, you're going to give her your best side. And I don't blame guys for doing what they do. But like I said, I know her, so I understand it. The guys that's trying to get her attention, they're doing everything the right thing.
They are.
But nothing a man is going to do is going to be enough for a short period or a long period of time until she's ready, right? And that's the only thing. Yeah. It's nothing bad about the we're talking, but honestly, what these guys thinking she's ready for and what she appear to be ready for, I know this because she's my personal friend. She's probably not ready for it at this moment. Maybe down the line, if he can hang in with the off and on stuff with her, and that's a lot to deal with her.
Okay, so yeah, I'm so happy he's not gonna be you or my daddy until the end.
So I can help him stay with you. For real.
Well, yeah. But
I want to come in and talk. I was like, bro, back up when you need to and know when you're coming on too strong. Because with women like Denise, I've been around y'all. You need to miss me, right?
I need to miss you.
You need to miss me.
I don't need to. Let me clear this up for people because a lot of women, it's mainly women that think certain ways, and if they don't think your way or you don't think theirs is wrong, I think everything is meant for whomever it is. So I might like long distance. A few of you may like him and some may not.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I don't like clinginess. Some women may. It's okay. I just don't do all that. So if you need a man in your space, have a. I don't really have a lot of time to have a man in my space, to be real. I really don't. Between law school, real estate, and other, I really don't. I like the companionship. I'm not one of those women either to say I don't need a man, because I think men need women, women need men.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm okay with that. But again, and I don't rush. And you're right, is not short Kimberly. You shouldn't rush, but you cannot control your feelings. So if I fall for this dude, like real talk, like he get to where and he understands my space, I understand he is, and he's in Georgia. Yeah, he is in Georgia now. He's from New York. But then hey, he might be it. I pray over it though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I deal with everything. So any guy I deal with, I do pray over. Like, if this is for me, let me know. And if not, then remove him.
Nephew, I love y'all so much. This is why y'all make my point. This is why I was right. Because y'all just made every point to why it would make sense to say, let's take it slow.
Well, the thing is, though, you should have to say take it slow or take it fast. I don't feel that.
But that's giving one side. Why? The reason why I feel like sometimes it is necessary to take it slow, just not like with all of those points. But let's say everybody is feeling these things, but they're not feeling it the same way. If that makes sense.
It makes sense. Okay. So with that, you can take it slow, okay, and slow and slower and however you want. But if that person, and I'm telling you, you just hadn't met that person yet, because when I meet that one, it's no such thing as taking slow or fast. It's just not. It's not. It really isn't.
Well,
You're gonna, and I do pray about it. Whether I'm taking it slow or fast, I pray over everything though. So whether it's a man or being my man or a friend, a female, I do that because you have friends, females, that shouldn't be in there. You pray about it, remove it, whatever it is, it's gonna cause me issues. So taking it slow, I'm getting to know you. Y'all know me, I'm a collecting data type of person.
Mm-hmm.
Which you're gonna collect even when you get in a relationship. So you're still gonna get to know that person and what they like, dislike, and all of that throughout. But let's take it slow when I say it. For me, that's because I have someone else that I'm eyeing and I'm conversing with as well. So I don't want to rush you with this because I'm really trying to see what's going to go on over here, which is pretty much collecting data.
Yeah.
But if I know I like this, I don't really want to move from this. I'm not going, hey, let's take this. No, we're just going to go with the flow.
Okay, cool. But I believe there's a medium between going with the flow and knowing what to take slow or to just let happen.
Well, these days, I think sex need to be taken slow. But for a lot of people, that's just a norm now.
My point exactly. So it's when you're filling it out with the person. If you know your intentions when you're saying take it slow, I can't defend it. Okay, that's just point blank period.
Uh-huh.
If you know your intentions when saying I'm going to take it slow, and you got other interests or other, parties in place,
mm-hmm.
then cool. You can use it like it's a cop-out. But for folks that's really genuinely getting into it, you can say, I'm going to take it slow because you've already been through the same residual habits.
And that's okay to do. Everybody, like I said, everybody do what you do and what makes you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But I will say again, and this goes for even, I'm going to speak from a woman. When it's something we want, as that dude, we're not going to take that slow. We're not. But that goes back to what he was saying. It's like somebody inboxed me and that one person inboxed me and he's an ugly bugaboo, then he's leave me alone.
But what do you say to somebody that did that before and it didn't work out either? Like we got to stay to that point too. There's a lot of folks that just let stuff go with the flow and either ignored the clear signs or they chose to accept whatever it was.
Oh, that's different for me though. Going with the flow is not accepting or seeing signs and still going. That's a whole nother topic for me though.
But you said earlier for against taking it slow, sometimes when you just feel it, you just go with whatever it was. It ain't no real time.
Oh, I'm not saying going with what you see as a red flag or anything.
No, I'm just saying I was bringing the example for maybe red flags are there. Because even taking it slow, you can see a red flag and ignore it. You know what I mean? But I'm saying
that's on y'all to do it.
But if you're met with the same thing on both sides, whether you took it slow or not, but you know when you just went with the flow, you were more susceptible to consequences that you didn't want or that you chose to ignore, or you just let your feelings take over.
I guess for me, I went with the flow and took it slow and ended up to the jail twice with one, you know. And I'm just being honest because I'm so honest right now. So I don't put time limits or time frames on anything. Taking it slow to me is no sense. But if you say that to someone else, that's a part of dating.
Yeah.
So everything is different for that individual. I can't tell somebody, y'all need to take it slow. Why? That's not my relationship. I'm just here if you want to vent or what you know. I can't say that for me.
So would it be fair to say that define when you say taking it slow when someone tells you that?
When, for me,
I say that.
I actually never had anyone say take it slow because I don't.
Because you take it slow.
Yeah, but for me, okay, well, I'll use the person now. I'll use him now. We've been talking for a minute. I just never mentioned anything because he was just somebody to back up because I had to do DC and so I guess I was kind of taking a slow this.
Right.
He out now. DC dude. I'm thinking that's who we was talking
about. No, we're not talking about DC. DC gone. He on DC back on the bench.
Yeah.
DC back on the bench, bro.
All the way back on the bench.
Okay.
So I had
DC contract may not be renewed.
Will never be.
Wow.
I mean, I try to be cordial, but he still kind of, you know how to do this or whatever. So this person, I've been conversing with him, but my radar was somewhere else. So I was thinking, so you want to say that, and I never said it.
See, that's what I was saying. Was someone who was
So I kind of we would still be conversing, and we would meet up in Anniston, have dinner, you know, here and there, cool. And it seems as though when I got this off my radar, this was still over here. And I started noticing more because when we taking it slow, again, my radar is here, so I'm not really picking up a lot of stuff that he's doing or saying to me. Really good dude. He really is a good dude. And so we just kind of started conversing more, collecting data. And he just says, like, we've been talking for a minute now, and I'm gonna let you go. And he said some other things. Was like, oh, dang. I didn't say him. But
see, when a man come on strong and he did, see, this is what I got a problem with. Because y'all like when we come in and take control.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah.
Well, you know me, I have an aggressive personality. So I can't kick it with or be with someone who, I'm not gonna say match me, but I need to know my protector. It's like that security.
But the thing with men that's dealing with women of your stature, right? They have to realize that taking control and then letting you control is all in the same breath. And that's what I think a lot of men run into problems with. When they started taking control, they see you get that little smirk on your face and you start to smile, and they think they got you, but they don't.
No.
Because but you like it. What I'm saying is they have to understand that. And I understand it, like put your feet on the gas, but then back up and then let her come to you. You see what I'm saying? Show her that I'm back your ass above me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take control when I got to. But then with people like I said of your stature, you got to let her come to you. Back the hell off. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you how I can fight. But now, do you want what I got? You see what I'm saying? Then at that point, I'm gonna make you earn me. No. What I'm saying is no. What I'm saying is for you.
Yeah.
See, but no. What I'm saying is, if you like what I just did, you will put a little bit out to let me know when to come back. You see what I'm saying? But see, that's gonna be the cat and mouse game that he got to understand. Like
he didn't have too much of cat and mouse with me, though. It wasn't too much of it. When I really noticed that, I'm actually feeling this dude. And and for me to even discuss him, I discussed him with you. I know the DC guy, but I don't really pull somebody out unless it's like a very much interest there. I'm interested. You know what? You're so disrespectful. Okay, look, I'm even putting the negative.
Today is what What's the day's date?
Oh no, you turned 50.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Cause again, nephew, today 13. Oh, that's an Olympic number. So you know, I was born in July 13th. So yeah, you ain't gonna make it.
Oh wow.
That's a 13th. Hey, Friday the 13th, Wednesday the 13th, hump day. Nice.
I'm gonna make it. He's gonna make it. You're gonna meet him and everything. Now, if you meet him, you know what's up.
I'm not. I can honestly tell you I'm not. Because already he in the kitchen cooking, right?
She ain't liking that.
Exactly.
No.
You see anybody in my kitchen but Mark.
But what I'm saying is he in the kitchen cooking, she's uncomfortable, and then he went to his usher move. These are my confessions. Because he think he was softening you up, and he had.
Well, no, he hadn't. And but the thing is, I know when to pipe down.
We'll see.
That's not taking away from you doing something wrong.
No, I know when to, like, he'll say whatever, and he'll say certain things, or he'll do, and I know when to and I say this because a lot of them don't like the word. I know when to be submissive. And I know he's not my husband, but that's just respecting his position.
Yeah,
like I know when to, right, and I'm okay with it. It's not handling me or anything like that. It's I actually, and I realized
that's a yin and a yang. So that's the first time I heard you say that. That's new.
I think she said.
No, she didn't never said she would let her do it handle for a second. DC dude didn't get that. The DC dude didn't get that. Only thing he got was that she's going to DC to go see him. Because he didn't get that. So this guy got.
He cannot.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah.
I like.
Yeah. So
and for me to even say it, with my heart.
Yeah. All right. So you know, he all right. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. I know that's what I'm saying. Everybody keeping up with the Denise saga.
I do like him.
That's good.
I do, and I'm gonna tell you, I really don't like him because I don't even want to.
Today,
is it cheating though?
Oh no, it's cheating. Talk about a whole man. Let me just do that. I got a whole one. I do, and I just didn't tell you yesterday. And I came on for a minute, and I don't want to cheat.
Okay.
I don't want to cheat. Like, I don't want to cheat.
That's good.
Me, like, I don't even want to tell him, hey, you know, until we married, single, or hey, you know, you don't play me because I don't. The person that you said I was not in love with, texted me 2 days ago. It was like, hey, has some son over there. I need some. Like, I don't even.
You're not entertaining outside
at all. Like, I don't want to because I don't want to hurt his feelings, even though he don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
I'm happy for you.
Yes, even if it's practice. Even if it's practice.
I'm happy for you. I'm not gonna say anything because hey, I see something.
You know, yeah, get that wedding dress outfit out, boo. No, don't do that. Well, I just look.
Yeah, don't do that too fast.
Don't. That moved too fast.
Hey, yeah, let's take this.
Because when he never say, you know, I can see you being my wife, he's gonna get messed up.
Yeah,
he's gonna get messed up. He's really gonna get messed up. Please don't get the wedding dress. Wedding outfit.
Don't do it.
Don't. You my girl. But when I do have one, you can lose something.
Wow.
I like it.
All right, guys, you guys like to say favorite right? What time is it, guys?
It's 4:53.
It's 53 minutes after that. We got the guys locking in. We were talking about what does moving too slow mean, and I'm taking for this. I'm still gonna stand on business on what I said. I think when someone tells you, let's not move too fast. For me, or I want to move. Let's take it slow. I don't think they're really interested.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? Does it fall in the lines of what Nephew's saying? Yes. But I want to say it falls more so in the lines where if you're trying to move to a sexual relationship or trying to go on a trip too early or trying to, say I love you too early, that's moving too fast. Saying let's take a little bit slower. But
going on a trip?
Depending on how long y'all been together, because some women don't want to go on a trip. Like, I don't want to take a woman on a trip if I've been on it less than 30 days.
Oh, yeah. You ain't coming back.
You know what I'm saying?
You
So,
don't even know what's serious.
but you got some men that think that that's the way to, because some women do go on trips with a man right away, the next weekend or whatever, weekend trip or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
Maybe I do need to start watching first for it.
Yeah.
yeah, you do. That's the first one every day.
Can't go to sleep to it.
All right, guys, you guys just lock it in, man. We got the one and only. We got the beautiful Denise in the building. We got the one and only. Yeah. Also, you got the team and the families in the house. The Joe Lockett Show families in the house. Also, you got nephew. He's in the building. Glad to have him in today, y'all. And y'all make sure y'all lock it into my new show with Kisa and Joe on Wednesday at 10 o'clock. Thank you guys for all the support. You guys can follow that show every Wednesday on Facebook and YouTube right here. And where you're watching this show, you can watch that show also. Now, Denise, I got to ask you this question. I'm glad you're here today. And I'm happy for your new relationship.
I'm glad to be here with you.
I'm glad to hear that you got a boyfriend and you
have a man.
You have a whole man now, so I'm happy for you. So I want to ask you this question: why do some women, and men do it too? And if y'all ask you this question, the same question will apply to you, so get ready to answer. Why do some women, right, try to make their new into their old? New man. And to their old. And what I'm saying is, sometimes women find a new man, right? And they like the qualities that he brings to the table. But you know where I'm going with, right? But they like the way the old man dressed, or the music that he listened to, or some of the things that he did. You like that, and so they start to, subtly, a subtle way suggesting, well, why don't you wear this color? Why don't you?
The old one.
Yeah, and then the guy that you're with, right, don't know what you're doing. He's trying to, he's thinking that you're really talking about him. Because I've been in that situation before, right? Come to find out that this mother sucker was actually trying to dress me up or get me to do some stuff that she liked in her old dude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm asking ladies, right? Why do women think that you can, get your old and turn your new into your old?
I don't try to turn my new into my old. Okay, so I no longer do construction work. So I don't even try to build a man. If you don't come knowing how to dress with me, I don't do it. But my old one, I did. I had to put them together. The one before that, I had to put together because they wouldn't look good in uniform. They didn't look good outside. So yeah. But most of my guy friends, y'all know how to dress. My uncle, I grew up with a man knowing how to put on clothes. So with my new guy, I'm not a construction worker anymore. My company is shut down. I do not build nothing. So I have a preference. It's not that my old one did that. It's simply that's what I like.
But why do women subtly suggest something for their new man, but is really close resemblance?
So what the hell it is? I don't know if Joe has been in my house and didn't tell me he came over there. Or you heard my little
nope.
Because so the other one wanted,
Yeah.
So it's some things I like on him, like the flower kind of shirts. He can rock it. He be on TV, that be my stuff.
Right.
So the new guy, I did see this shirt. I'll be honest. So with my new friend guy,
your man,
my dude.
He got 5 different times.
I know, right? I asked him to call him somebody. Yeah. So So
knock out all that positivity.
And look, and my son Nicholas,
That's the next question.
No, Nicholas was like, he was looking at me. I said the other name, and so Nick keep looking at me like, you. And so I said his real name. He said, "Oh, so you know my name again." Anyway, he's okay though. I told him it's okay, baby.
That's my next question.
No. Yeah. So I sent a shirt to him, and I said, "Hey, you like it?" Not for me. I just want to see his style. He liked it. He was like, and he sent me a picture of something that he had on that was similar to that. Mm-hmm. I said, "Ooh." So now I know that the way I used to be, I can kind of still throw him. So it's not that I want him to be that. I just like that style. I created that. I'm just not going to create this one. But I created that. So, now I wish, yeah.
All right, guys, you guys locked into your favorite evening ride. Denise brought us something that I've been wanting to ask. You ain't got to answer this question, but I do want to know, okay, because I get my real thoughts on this, and this has happened to me before, and this has happened to people close to me, right? What does it mean when your girlfriend or boyfriend that you've been in a relationship for a long time call you that another man's or another woman's name?
Well, I told him I didn't know what your name is.
I said I don't know.
Knowing that it was an X,
but you know what?
They both
he let it go because he liked it a lot. But what does it mean when? Hey, Kate, how's it going? What does it mean when a woman, when you're talking to her, and she calls you another dude's name, or a man calls you another woman's name? Now, let me say this: it's when y'all just having a conversation, y'all may be laughing, or y'all may be arguing, and all of a sudden they say that other person, they call you that other person's name. Tell me on a hot day, what does that mean?
Name. Play with me if you want to. No. Go call her. Call her.
What does it mean?
Your mind is here with me.
But
no. Your mind. And so be quiet. Just go along with it. I'm not good with names.
No. If you call, okay, I'm gonna say this.
It's not like it's on purpose.
It's on purpose.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's on purpose. Because if I'm your man and we've been in a relationship for a long time, especially from your husband, right? That means you've been conversing with that ML.
No, that's possible.
No, it's not possible. If you call me, if I'm your man or I'm your husband, and you call me another man's name in any shape, form, or fashion, that means your ass have been conversing with that person quite often.
Well,
but you don't make mistakes.
It wasn't on purpose.
No, bro.
But I have to say now.
It's true. I don't care what y'all say.
Now,
if you
in some cases it is true, but this time when I hadn't even talked to them by it. I really hadn't. I just never dated nobody else with the name that started with J. It's just him and him. And so I was saying it, and that name actually just fits him better than his name. But
wow, that fit him better.
I'm not. Listen,
you can't call me nobody.
If I've been in a relationship,
you can't call me nobody.
Exactly. So
it's cool when they do it. So no, you can't do it for me because it's cool when I do it. The problem with you do.
I'm gonna say this to any woman. I don't care what excuse you're gonna give me. If I'm new to you, I don't care what you call me another dude's name. It ain't gonna even bother me. But if I'm exclusive in a relationship with you and I've been with you for over a year.
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, you're clear.
Oh,
yeah, you're clear. Like I said, you're good. Because you could be, you're getting over that person. So I have to understand that there's remnants. I'm cool with it.
But I'm not, I ain't been down since 2013.
But still, it don't matter to me because I'm still new.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not gonna hold you to that. But for me, if I'm new to you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be, because there's always remnants. I'm cool with that.
I agree with you though, because my thing is, if I told him, that was an ex, then he would then immediately think, oh, you talking to your ex, or that's what you're trying to be. That's why you can call his name.
If I've been talking to you for 2 or 3 months, and you mess around and call me another dude's name a couple of times, I'm gonna say, you need to go ahead and clear that on up there, right? I'm gonna leave you. Okay, but what I'm gonna say is, at the end of the day, I understand remnants because as you would say, and I gave you credit on my other show today about collecting data. I did give you credit.
You did.
I did. I called your name. I said Denise says this on my show. This is her word, but I said collecting data. So I did give you credit. But that's fine. But I'm always giving you credit for because you came up with that purpose. Hashtag that's Denise. But when for me, if it's new, I'm cool with it. But ladies, you may say it's not true. It's true. But as a man, for me as a man, if I'm your husband, it's true. I got a huge problem, and I'm not going to tolerate you calling me another man's name, because that means for
you
me,
have conversed with him on your mind.
He's on your mind, or you've been talking to this dude. Because if you're making love, if you're arguing with me, or we're laughing and talking, because that's usually when it happens, right? When you call me somebody else's name, right? Those are the situations that you have been in recently with him. Or you remember what you was doing with him and he's on your mind for whatever reason and you're not there with me. And if we're in an exclusive relationship or we're in a marriage, you got to go. You got to go. Okay. I was in a, I'm going to say relationship. I'm going to say what it was. I was in a relationship and I was calling another dude's name, right? And when I was calling another dude's name, they tried to act like it wasn't. But it was nowhere near my name. You know what I'm saying? No, this wasn't even close, right? And it threw the whole damn mood off, right? Because I'm like, this motherfucker just called me some other dude's name. So now, sure.
So first, if that person called your name during intimate moment, and second, if that person called another name while they were asleep, how would you feel about it?
Same way for both. If you call me another man's name in your sleep, that means you miss him. If you call me another man's name when we're having intercourse, that means that you miss having intercourse with me and you're making love to him, but you with me. Your mind is there with him. You see what I'm saying? You're thinking about what he did to you while I'm doing it to you. So I don't want your ass on me or under me. Get the hell up and we're done. Sure. Did she just take my camera?
Ladies, that's why we just call everybody baby or baby. Okay.
Wow. And that's why men do it too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what men do it too.
That's where I learned from when I was young.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we do it too.
Just call them baby or baby.
I call my kids a run.
Yes. I'm gonna tell you because you know who we call it. You know I ain't saying Pearl.
No.
So when I call my kids, like,
no, Erica Bucky.
No.
You calling your kid the wrong name? You
Yeah.
calling another man's name?
Everybody ain't your kid.
No. If you know you have kids, your mama saying, "Come here." You know who I'm talking to. Say the same thing to the man. You know I'm talking about you.
No, I don't. Hold on. So as soon as you call me another man's name, I'm gonna call you Beatrice. I'm gonna call you Susan. Okay, on purpose. And I'm gonna call you another one. Soon as you call me another man's name,
you know me.
I'm gonna okay.
I'm like, hey, what's up, baby?
It's the same thing. You just same thing.
Okay. You know it.
Oh, I know you.
Get to where I would hurt that man's feelings.
Okay, I hurt yours too. So we done.
What you want in the beginning?
You know what I'm saying? This has nothing to do with ego. This disrespect. Hold on. Just my friend Eric. This has nothing to do with ego. This is respect.
It's a mistake.
You don't miss. Can I mistake call you another woman's name in bed? No.
You just said if I call you a name purposely. If you do it purposely, that's
no. I was saying no. Okay. Hold on. Let me say this. I don't think it's on purpose on the person who says it. I don't think it's on purpose. For me, it's purposely because your mind is somewhere else. Okay, conscious is somewhere. So I'm not saying you with me and you just I'm gonna say another man's name. No.
That's why I'm saying during sex though, it's always bad.
If you got okay, Aaron, why are you slipping the tongue with me?
Well, you know, brain sometimes it goes in the mouth, and you know how to word, Joe. You accidentally said some wrong things, not saying names. But
I'm gonna say anytime, and I'm gonna be transparent. Anytime I have called another woman's name to a woman that I'm with, I have been conversing with that woman or talking to that woman or thinking about her. That is the honest God truth. I'm not sitting here playing games. If I call you another woman's name,
you know what?
When I did it, I've done it, I think maybe twice, maybe 3 times in my life. But I was conversing with that woman, or I was missing her or thinking about her, right? Or I wanted, I was whatever I was, but that was on me. And my mind was not in the relationship that I was. And when she was talking to me, I was thinking about that other woman at that time when she was talking to me. So I called her name because it was a familiar position or familiar situation, right, that we were in. And I called her the other woman's name. That's why I did it.
Okay, so I will say this though. I will say, I know you're saying it's fresh, so it's okay right now. I'm not saying because
y'all saying it happened until
it was disrespectful.
But you notice, I know a lot of women saying it happens.
I'm
notice this? A lot of women saying this. I ain't seen no fellas saying this.
Even though he's not, it's still within that year. I was wrong, and it's not like I purposely called him that. Now, with the person who I called him, Joe, I hadn't talked to that boy in years. I ain't even thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I say it to say sometimes you don't have to necessarily. I get your point, and you're right in some cases, most cases, but not in all cases. Is you had to just you've been conversing about it, thinking about it. That other person's name, Joe, I didn't talk to that dude about. I know it's been over 2 years.
Okay,
I hadn't thought about it.
Been freelance.
But what I'm saying is, for me to even accidentally call him this name, I don't even know how and why. You know what I'm saying? So let's say 2 years down the line, again, I hadn't talked to this person in over 2 years.
Okay, let me ask you this question: can I tell you and explain it to you?
You can actually.
But are you gonna believe me?
Yeah.
That's the way you can do that.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this for Eric. If she was married to her husband when she said she was married to her husband for 30 years, I can't be mad if I'm dating you or I'm in a relationship with you and you call me. But what I'm saying, but if you're married for 30 years to somebody and you call me that man's name, I can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? But seriously, if I'm dating a woman married to a man for 30 years and I'm dating her after the 30 years, I won't be.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't. You can't erase 30 years to 3 or 4 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with this new
topic for being upset about it. You might be okay.
You should be upset. It's like, okay, yeah, it's like a
But see, if you've been with a man for 30 years and you divorced him and now you're with me, like I said, those are remnants. So for me, I would take that under consideration. I'm not mad at that. If after we've been, I'm going to say honestly, for 30 years, I at least got to give you 5 to 7 years to get used to us and like us. So I would give you at least 5 years, and every once in a while you make a slip up or whatever. I'm okay because I understand the 30 years. As long as in those 5 or 7 years that I don't see any remnants of you going back to him or doing anything else. Now I'm going to be, when you say his name, I will be on notice. I will.
So in other words, I know you're probably not telling me this, but I'm probably coming up with the field to tell them. I need to say whenever that happens, that's the person who I was with for those 4 years.
No, I'm gonna say this. No. If the man or the woman don't say nothing, don't you say nothing.
Oh, I ain't gonna say nothing.
You know what I'm saying? But if they question you,
then I'm gonna say, yeah, that's the person that I was with for those amount of years, and just clean it up and leave it right.
But this is one thing. This is the one thing a man or a woman cannot clean up.
Calling another name?
No.
What?
Calling another name, it depending on the situation. Where you can't clean up that situation in the bedroom.
No.
If you're in the middle of making love to a woman or she's making love to you, and you call another man or another woman's name, that's unforgivable. I mean,
and it's a stop. It's a stop in the middle.
I understand the
20 something.
I understand, but yeah.
So, okay.
No, I'm with you, but I'm with you, but we gotta stop for the night. I can't go no further.
You need me? Hold up.
No. I understand, but I'm like, baby, because I'm not gonna be in the mood anymore. I'm gonna love her. I'm not, but
it works. It
no.
made you feel away. That's what I
said earlier. No, I just listen. I said we can work with it, bro. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It's not a breakup type situation because 30 years.
That's not what I meant.
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't mean the extreme case. No, I didn't think. Oh, if she said it's 30 down years and you heard it and y'all want to break up now. I didn't mean it like that. That, like I said, I can see how that can be understood too when it's so many years in, and then you doing something that the same dude probably did. But I did say you may understand it, but that ain't stopping how you feel about it. Yeah. And so when it happens, I don't understand. No, I ain't gonna do this no more.
Anytime a man or woman call you somebody else's name, you're gonna feel away. Like I said, it depends on the situation of whether I'm going to forgive you or not. For 30 years, you got some grace with me, okay? But even though you got grace for me and we in the bedroom and you call me your ex-husband name, tonight that's over with. I'm going limp on you because I don't want to be with you right now because you're still thinking about him. And you may not be, but that's the way I'm going to feel. You see what I'm saying? Because your familiarity with your husband played over into our relationship and you are not fully here yet with me because you can't control your subconscious that's making you talk.
So you're not, with everything you just said, okay, you're going to stop for the night.
Yeah.
But let's say you all are in the middle of dinner or whatever, and she called you. Do you also take that into what you just said? Do you take that into consideration? Well, you know what? Because she called me someone else's name, I think I'm gonna pull back.
No, I won't do that. If she been married 30 years, because you know what I do to you, I'm like, B.
I think subconscious.
No. But seriously, if we at dinner and you call me your ex-husband name, y'all been married for 30 years, I was like, babe, I know it's gonna take a minute, but I'm joking. That's it. I keep moving.
I'm like, oh, you know you need them.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. But seriously, I would because that situation, like I said, I'm cool with. But something intense and emotional, even though I'm gonna be real.
Especially when you're arguing.
Hold on, but I'm gonna say this: if I am making love to you, and I know you love me, and you really don't want to be with your husband, but you mess around and call me your name, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and know you didn't mean to do it. I just can't get past it tonight. I'm okay with it. I understand it because of what y'all been through. Because I'm human. But tonight, baby, we got to stop right here. Now, tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up in the morning. I'm going to be a bigger person, and I'm going to love you because I got to help you get through this. You got 30 years with this dude. I got 6 months or a year or 2 years with you. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to compete, but you got to build up your tolerance and your vocabulary and everything with me. That has to take it. You can't transfer and stop 30 years in a couple of years. It just don't work like that. I'm sorry, it doesn't.
Then I got 2 questions.
Sure.
How long do you extend this grace? You said years wise, but let's say this is more than one instance in these 2 years. And I elaborate a little bit more on it.
Sure.
But the other one was, let's stay on that one. As far as with the grace being in place, let's say that happened when y'all was making love or whatever it is.
Right.
When y'all was in normal interactions, hey, can you give me yada yada? Hey, so and so yada yada yada, and interactions like that. And maybe when y'all argue, if it keep popping up, that she's saying nobody name, and it ain't like a reoccurring thing,
then we gonna sit down and have a talk.
So do it really matter how many freaking is? No. It really don't. Because you keep using me as another dude. Like that's another dude.
Okay, but I'm gonna snap back for a second. Okay, Okay, I get what you're saying, bro. You're right. But you haven't been married before and been in love with somebody for a long period of time and said their name for everything for a long period of time.
I he's saying how much longer will you allow?
No, but what I'm saying is
another name.
Okay, there's a point of being disrespectful. If it's all continuous and an always thing, that's different. But what I'm saying is
where it can be disrespectful.
Okay, but
you would get it because it have that type of vibe.
Okay,
but accidental stuff where you just remind her of her husband is completely different.
But what I'm saying is, I understand, but when the woman that I'm with is loving me, doing everything that she's supposed to do, and every once in a while in a certain situation, that pops up. I may not like it.
He get that because I'm with him. I see what he's saying. So you've been with her for 1 year. You've been with her too, like she is constantly. And then on the third, fourth year, she's still calling.
But if it's constantly, that's a whole totally different ballpark.
But not necessarily constantly. But let's say I do it 1 year, one time this year. Next year, I accidentally call you again. You know,
I'm not gonna be mad at it.
So his question is, so how long are you gonna be okay with her?
Depending on how she's doing it, when she's doing it, I'm gonna give you 3 to 5 years. That's just me. Because if this woman loves me, right? There are certain things, bro, when you're married to a person, you don't ever leave that person if you love them. I'm sorry, y'all, but that's true.
Okay, see, I thought you all were just in this relationship.
No, 30 years. So you've been married to somebody for 30 years. Y'all may have got divorced, things may have been bad, but there was things that this woman or this man loved about that person, right? That just don't go away because I married you.
No, We totally agree with that.
So that's what I'm saying. So there can be times when we're talking, right, that she's comfortable, right? And when she's saying something, she may accidentally call me his name.
Well, let's take it from this perspective then. Because let's flip it. Let's flip it with the same perspective that we going off and we all agree with.
Okay.
If this was a dude, in instances, it may not be all the time. If it's all the time, you can tell when something's deliberate. But let's say in instances where there is a high amount of emotion, whether that be sex, whether that be an argument, whether that be you're really happy, whether that be you're sad. In emotions where it's really tense, you keep bringing up another woman name, that female, even after it's a lot of time, y'all could be 5 years out of line. That female still don't think you ain't got my. I ain't got.
But I'm gonna say this, bro. Let me say this, okay? I agree with you.
Yeah.
No, you're absolutely right. If you are calling, like I said, for me, in the bedroom while you're sleeping or while we're being intimate, if that's a continuous thing, a couple things is happening here now.
Okay.
Because I put you on notice, right? You're still communicating with your ex at that point. Okay.
You think so?
Yes. You can't be.
And honestly, in some cases, it's gonna be that because chances are they have children together.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, but what I'm saying is, you still emotionally attached to this dude in that manner. So if you continue to do now, the first couple times it's a mistake, right? But if you're doing it again, because see now you should put yourself on notice,
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Because now you know that you're married to me, and you got to be very careful on what you say, especially when you're in the bedroom with me. And if you continue to do that, now I can't forgive you because you disrespected me. I gave you grace. You see what I'm saying? But now I need you. If you love me enough, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna say, daddy. You're gonna call that baby, daddy, or something. But you're not gonna call me his name. You see what I'm saying?
Because you're gonna focus on not doing it.
Exactly.
Like that's not something because I did feel bad when I kept saying it, and you know, we're like, oh, that's not his name. But I kept saying it, and I felt bad. Like I actually felt bad. That's all I like him.
But here's the thing about it, right? You was oblivious that you was calling this man somebody else's name, so that says a lot about you.
And I hadn't talked to him in over 2 years.
But that says something about you, right? No, you're not in tune to being in a relationship with somebody because you didn't even realize you was calling this man in front of you somebody else's name. That's on you too.
Well, and I always say his name because we know he walked. I called Chris when I told Chris about it today. He was like, "What you called me?"
But see, right there. Who did you talk to today?
Chris.
But I didn't call his name. You know, I think most of them have the name of Chris, so that way I don't mess it up or bad. But that's not true though. I don't mean it to be that. But so he was like, "Well, you called me A the other day," and I'm like, "The other day." He was like, "Yeah, that's 2 weeks ago." But I would call them their last names, you know. And I'm like, "Damn, really don't."
And like I said, and Erica said, you know, she called him her ex name, and he called her his ex-wife. But like I said, those are two people that understand what the transition that they're going through. Like I said, there is a transition. You know,
It's Erica.
Huh?
If he had, so Erica, I gotta ask you this. Okay, so it's not that deep, and I'm with her. I like it.
Yeah.
But let's say you accidentally call, or he accidentally called you another female name right now having sex. How would you feel about it?
Besides his ex.
Besides his ex?
Yeah, besides his ex-wife.
Oh yeah, and it's not his ex-wife. So how, or is it strictly you can call?
We understand ex-wife, but we'll call you another woman's name.
What he called you Diana, and Diana ain't his ex-wife name. His wife name is Pauline.
Pauline.
But she's also an ex, and it was, I'm gonna throw it out, it was her after the wife.
Mm.
So he had another relationship after his wife. So okay. So is it the same if it was his ex-wife's name if you all were having sex?
that would be a big conversation. Why?
Right. When I said if it was,
no, but why though? Because you said.
But at first, that was first that response is from the another woman name.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is, if you saying it's okay that you made a mistake, it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but that response was for another person that's not the it.
Right.
So I'm waiting now on.
She said that would be a conversation. They gotta have a conversation now.
Mm. Yeah. So it's okay if it's the ex, we're gonna have a conversation. Mm. If it's someone else that was after the ex, it's a whole other relationship he was in, that's okay.
It's all somebody said, what have I been drinking? When you've been drinking, you're gonna tell the truth. That's the truth, Sarah. So if you've been drinking,
how about we just don't say nothing?
Yeah, if you've been drinking, bro.
Don't ask me.
If you've been drinking or
I don't talk during sex.
If you've been drinking or smoking, bro, that is not an excuse because you just told the truth.
That's why I tell people I don't talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want to ask you. No, I'm kind of like I don't want to talk because I'm probably gonna call you somebody else.
You see,
I just covered my ass.
I'm so grown right now, y'all. Mm-mm. I don't care if you call me somebody else.
Dude, you don't care. I'm not gonna go with you, Joe. Let's not say anything right now. Okay?
Call me Paul. Call me Sam. Joe. Call me Michael.
Joe.
Okay.
No, he's not. This is what you call someone. Not saying this is Joe. I'm trying to be business, but he appears to be someone who. Look, I don't care. I'm just trying to tap this.
That's it.
Y'all got your business. So,
hey, I'll be my tonight, bro.
I'm gonna spell it out.
Yeah, I'll be my tonight.
I don't hear all that. What's he just did it to you. You just let him do it.
What?
He is being slick.
What?
Because if he was in love with the girl, but that's why we was talking about love.
Now.
If he's saying now, then he wouldn't apply it.
Right. He don't care.
Yeah, but I'm still
listen, Penny.
Man.
Right, you're Penny.
The female while even now, no, because my dude, he did not.
Because you got feelings for him.
I have feelings.
Yeah.
You don't have feelings. It don't matter. This is just as he said, STD, something to do.
Yeah,
that's all that is.
Yeah, but Penny, call me your ex name. I'm okay.
Michael, Joe, whatever you want.
Penny,
under that.
Penny.
Do not call me now.
If we got emotions for each other, that's a totally different problem.
He was married over 20 years.
Yeah.
So his kid's mom.
Penny, call me. Penny. What's the ex name? Call me.
Okay. But he
listen, because hold up.
I'm gonna look.
D, this is gonna be funny.
What?
I'm gonna consider this role play.
Hey, nah.
I'm gonna tell you what he's doing to me. He's actually giving me a whole lot of deals. Right? I'm all right.
Yeah, baby. I'm out. Call me out of luck, baby. Call me out of luck. Call me out. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for giving me that idea. Oh, we role playing, baby.
What? Stuff? Hey, you role playing, huh?
You always trying to
role play. Hold on. Role. Hey, role play. We're back.
Yeah, this is y'all wonder why.
Hey, you feel like yourself.
Because I have none of have friends like this that give me the idea. He give me the idea. He made me look out for certain things. Red flag. Thank you, Joe, because that's gonna be
listen, role play.
Every night I'm gonna say we're gonna role play, so that way if I come another day,
role play. Listen, if we are not my girl, we're not in an exclusive relationship. Call me Bam.
Oh man.
Call me Michael.
Every time. Every time.
I said, what you just call me? Sam. Oh, Sam. Okay.
I'm
Sam now. Okay, role playing. Okay, I'm gonna call you
baby.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna keep it moving. Bro, I am not gonna get tired because we ain't got nothing now. We know what we do. Stay focused. Keep your eyes on your paper. Don't be worried about what her mind is. Her body here with me. Okay, I don't care if her mind is on the other side of town. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if her mind's on the other side of town.
Look, we got you know he wanted to.
Right? He said she can play. Yes.
No, if we ain't doing right, we ain't doing right. But man,
You want to do right. You know,
don't do what I do.
You know, bro.
So, bro, like I said, you got to make sure you keep. No, listen, honestly, man. When you out there in these streets, you can't. I can't behold the girl that I'm just sleeping with to girlfriend and on white standards. I can't be mad at her if she called me somebody else's name. You know what I'm saying? Because she may be going back. She still may be with that dude in a relationship with a boyfriend. I can't be mad at that.
You know, decided.
So why am I gonna get mad at her because she didn't call me the dude that she got to go back home to? I can't be mad at that. Here's the problem. You better not call me. You better call my name with him. Okay. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, she calling the name out with her name.
Yeah, that's a problem for her. So listen. For me, us to keep doing what we doing, baby, call me his name. Because I don't want you to call his name at home. Call my name at your house. So call me his name, okay? I'm cool with that.
Now you see why I am how I am.
But
You have no choice.
So you like, hey, practice with me.
Yeah.
When you get over there.
I don't want my name coming up. Listen, I don't want my name coming up. So call me your man's name so you don't make no mistake. Because I don't want him looking me up or trying to find out who Joe is. None of that. Because, you know, as I'm getting more and more, you know, out there on social media, I don't want no man talking about, you talking about Joe Lockett? You talking about Joe Lockett? I don't want that. Come on, Michael.
Oh, okay, I got a question there.
What?
Do it matter whose name is being called?
At this point in my life, no.
No, I'm not talking about you. So we leaving you alone. we get you. If you're a side dude, yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Well, I'm saying if you're in any kind of relationship, whether it's a long-standing marriage or even, you know what I mean, y'all just got into it and you getting serious. Does it matter whose name is being called out? Because for some situations,
if
I might know the dude.
If I'm just dating you though, and you're calling me that, chances are I'm probably not. I know I'm not gonna be with you on that.
Where?
Yeah.
Even but all right.
You calling me somebody's name already?
But I was mostly going from the person that's hearing it. Let's say you heard somebody's name and you know it. You know what I mean?
Well,
let's say you heard somebody's name and it's
like, or I mean, you know, you wouldn't really know, and then your first and last.
I'm gonna say this. I can't be with a woman and call her these. That ain't gonna go well. That's what I'm saying. But I talk to you a lot though.
But yeah, and you know what? What I don't want is for them to say, exactly. "Oh, I know," you know,
right? But what I'm saying is because I talk to you, I talk to Keisha and everybody, right? You know, and depending on, that makes sense.
Because she call out Denise.
No,
you're not
like
me calling somebody.
I'm saying, what if y'all heard somebody else's name? You know,
Miss Denise. Let's say you could call that person my name.
What? No, I'm not saying if he said the name. That's the part I'm making the distinction from. I'm saying you're hearing somebody else's name, and it's a guy. If you Joe, it's a guy you know very well, Joe. Mm-hmm. It's a woman you know pretty well, Miss Denise. Not y'all two. Okay. Not y'all two.
If I'm in a relationship with you,
that's why I asked it about.
Depending on
where you know the person.
Depending on where we are in the relationship.
But hold up. And he called out another name and she knows the person?
Yeah.
Okay, but is he calling her first and last name now? That's like how would you know if that's the same person?
Yeah. But I mean, that's if you're taking the individual. Mm-hmm. I'm saying you know exactly who it is because you either met them, you either know of them, but and you know their relationship that was beforehand. This is my example. Y'all are trying to confuse this.
No, I'm really trying to understand the question.
You are dating a girl. You're dating a man. Mm-hmm. Y'all been in a relationship. Now in this relationship, you have either made a relationship with their ex because the parties are not as separated as you think. Mm-hmm. Let's imagine a baby mama, a baby daddy here. where you can't really just take it all that way out the situation.
Gotcha.
And y'all develop some type of connection.
Mm-hmm.
It may not have been y'all buddy, but you knew what it was when them two was together.
Right.
But then in the middle of something intense, they say their name.
Again,
That's why I do it matter all the time who name is being called.
But it's an ex. It's somebody that's been there because your baby mom, baby dad. That's
You're gonna take it certain
issue.
type of- you're gonna take certain type of way.
But hold on.
What it's the
But
same as
see-
saying my
but see-
husband's my kid's
But
fault.
see, I'm gonna say this. Okay, can we be real about the situation? If I'm dealing with a woman and she has a baby's father, right? Baby daddy. And she's always arguing with him on the phone. And then me and her is arguing. And she called me his name. I'm not gonna pick his name. Because I understand why. You see what I'm saying?
No.
I'm
That's
with
BS. Because what if she said his name during sex?
No, hold on. But hold on, that's
That's
different. bro.
BS. What if
Bro,
y'all
no.
happy and she
No,
called
but
his
see,
name?
no,
and now
no,
he's
no,
arguing?
you did not say. You listen to what I just said.
I'm saying,
No,
but
but
if you didn't say that,
no, you're getting hypothetical. I'm being intentional on what I'm saying. When a woman is dealing or a man is dealing with somebody, this is what I believe. If you got 20 or 30 years with somebody, it's gonna be permanent. If you're still dealing with that person, right? There are gonna be situational that you're dealing with him that may cross over with me. I get that. Where I draw the line is for me is in the bedroom. You need to watch your mouth.
did that too.
Okay? I'm just saying.
these instances ain't always finna match.
If this
That's why
woman,
that thing
if your
happens.
wife is constantly arguing with the baby daddy,
And she arguing with you.
hold on, and she's saying, Michael, I'm sick and tired of this. Michael, why are you doing this? Michael, you doing this? Bro,
But she don't even have to say his name. It's fresh on her brain.
that's what I'm saying. So when she get in that situation with you, 9 times out of 10,
But Joe, my thing is why you keep matching situations. If it's matching the situations, you're going to naturally think, oh, you're thinking about just being upset with both of us.
yeah,
That's completely different when the situations don't match.
if the situation don't
If
match,
they had an instance where they was
So are you
arguing
saying
and y'all
you're
happy
arguing?
and she still named this dude, if there was a situation
It's
where
fresh
they was,
though. The
when
brain-
someone said,
but
MD
you gonna
said,
correlate that.
okay, so again, everybody, because MD said, I'm giving too many passes. I've been in the situation, and I'm sure MD, I know you've been married too. I understand for me, right? And this is what I understand. When you first get in a relationship with somebody that's been married or been in a relationship with somebody for a long time, right? Or somebody that you brand new that you're dating, it's gonna take, whether you like this or not, whether they tell you this or not, it's gonna take that person a month or two to clean up their roster. If you're dating somebody exclusive. Meaning that there's gonna be accidental that somebody's gonna call, somebody's gonna do something stupid, right? That you did not anticipate, that she or he did not anticipate. And if you're gonna be an asshole about it, you can. But stuff happens when you are moving forward with your life, and it takes time for a woman or a man to clean up their mess. Whether y'all like this or not, that's the honest God truth. You can't control.
You should never be
You can't control. You can't control what the other person. When even though she made the phone call to him and said, I can't talk to you no more. That's not going to stop him from calling you or texting you at 9 o'clock at night.
Nobody, why are you including that?
No.
Nobody.
What he's saying, which I know what you're asking, but what he's saying is like in mail. You know how you change your address, but every now and then a piece of mail is going
Yeah.
So he's saying what he's saying is, yeah, you gotta
You got to give a pass.
clean it out.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna clean out.
But as long as the woman that you're talking to, you feel and you understand what she's trying to do, and she's working towards y'all, you got to shut your mouth and let that clean itself out.
Okay, so how long is this?
That's up to you.
But
That's up to
That's
you.
to each individual.
I got it. It's to each individual.
Yeah.
But if we just listen to what we're saying now, this is why most folks think it's capped, because you already gave her passes. If it was 30 year marriage
But that's
or 20
me.
year marriage,
No,
then
but that's
Okay,
me. No, that's
For
me.
me,
Like I said, that's me. Because again, I understand, like I said, this woman, if she's pouring into me, doing everything that she got to go do, but some small things keep popping up. But I feel that she's doing everything, but some stuff that she couldn't control and she made a mistake. I would give this woman that I love or fall in love with a pass. If I feel she's disrespecting me, I'm not gonna be a fool to her. You see what I'm saying?
So in other words, whomever that woman is that you actually fall in love with, you're gonna give them a pass.
No, I'm going to understand. This is okay. When I was married before, there were certain things that were happening. Mm-hmm. I had the conversation, right? And I said, hey, clean it up. Okay? That was it. There were certain things that was happening that I didn't like.
But you addressed it, it's not overnight, right?
That's why I said clean it up.
So
right?
no specific.
So I didn't give her a time frame. Because I understood whatever was going on, she needed to, number one, detach herself, but she wasn't detached from.
And didn't realize.
And then I realized, but we're in a relationship. Now, y'all can get mad at what I'm saying, but this is the honest God truth. But some of these women and some of y'all move on, and you still have been holding on to your last. And you haven't really pulled away from it, and you're not ready to, and you moved on with somebody else and you're trying to. So, like I said,
but Joe, this is my last question.
Sure.
Given all of that,
sure.
I understand where you're coming from.
Okay.
It's your point of view and how you see it.
Yeah.
Got that. It's my question to you then. How do you even know if it's intentional or not? Because you're giving because cleaning this up. So, okay, let me say this.
Sure.
You saying you giving passes, hey, you need to clean this up. You know she's been dealing with a dude for some odd years. It's more than 10.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you say you need to clean this up, each emotion is gonna bring out at least something where it's reminding her of her old mate. Because it's more than 10 years down the line.
Yes, sir.
So when she cleaned up the intimacy part, but she's still saying stuff when you're upset, you giving that the same grace as the intimacy? Right. When you're in another instance where y'all obviously very happy and she said something, are you giving that the same grace for the other stuff? Like, it can't just be in the bedroom because there's more layers to just
no, bro. I'm gonna disagree with you because here's the thing I'm gonna say to you. Every person has their tolerance level and knows when they're gonna be out. Okay. So when I'm talking to you and I'm giving you a pass, I know when my line is crossed, I'm done. But that's totally up to me when I feel that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a pass, so I'm not gonna give you a pass. And then I'm gonna make my decision at that point.
You don't think that could be whiplash on her?
It don't make a difference what it is for her, but if she's not her, bro, whatever you want to say about that, right? That's your opinion about my situation. It's up to me.
I'm saying no. On her end, what if she feel like that's unfair? I'm not
no. I'm saying no. Okay. Again, I'm talking honestly, not from relationships. I'm talking about from marriage. That's right. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. Because sometimes people get married, right? And they didn't realize that their husband or wife was still in love with their ex.
And before I really want to ask a question on it.
Sure.
Go ahead. And
okay,
I'm gonna pay
so when you and when you find out sometimes, right, that you was the guy that she settled for, or you was the woman that he settled for, right? No, that okay, but but you realize that you was the person that stepped up to the plate and the other person wasn't. Okay, I'm saying this from personal experience. When you're married to that person, right? Do you just walk out, or do you address the situation, right? Like a man or a woman, see what the temperature is, and if you feel that there's something to move forward, you move forward, right? That's depending on each individual. It's easy for us to be on this show and say, I'm out, I'm not doing this. Some people will leave that moment and vow for divorce. Some people won't. I'm going to say, women and men have cheated on their husband or cheated on their wife, and you took his ass back and you took her ass back, right? So don't sit here and say that you're going to be out when we know that that's not the end game. So depending on your situation, where you are, what you got, and your tolerance level, everybody is different. I'm not saying this is a status quo. I'm saying what I would do, what I've been through, what I have seen, what I know that me as a man, I have had situations where there were some things that I thought everything was clean. Right? I did everything to clean it up. But it kept popping back up because they wasn't done. How can you explain that to her? You need her to be lenient with you until y'all figure out how to get rid of whatever that was. Because it didn't happen. You can be with somebody and married, right? And you think clean every 6 months, 9 months, everything good. All of a sudden, your ex decided to do something stupid. You can't control that.
That's true.
Right? And your ex can come in and lie on you, show all text messages with no dates, right? And your ex ain't looking for a date. She just see the text message. Your wife see the text message. She goes ballistic. That text message from 2 years ago. You need her to understand, number one, that you love her and you wasn't that person. And when you say, baby, that was 2 years ago, you need her to understand and trust you that was 2 years ago.
And if she did not trust you and say that was 2 years ago, just go onto your phone service and you can actually pull up around the same date and look at the text.
But you know what I'm saying? So if you're grown like I am, I'm talking about real life situations that I've been through. But nobody wants to go through all that. But when you
love them, you'll do.
But when you get married, ain't nobody trying to run down to the damn place and get a fucking excuse my French. But you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. You're not trying to get a divorce. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to run down and immediately get a divorce. You're trying to figure out.
She's gonna be bothered. But if she's in it as well, it's not, this came up, I'm ready to get a divorce.
Right.
Honestly, when it go that quick and that kind of way, you're gonna be mad. And I have to respect that
That's what I'm saying.
And I have to give you your space, like your time to, whatever. We can revisit it another time. I'm telling you, baby, this is what it was.
When that happened to me, right? That did happen to me. And I told her, clean it up. I'm not gonna tell you how. Clean it up. I ain't giving you no time period. But I already had my time period set in my head. You see what I'm saying? But when you start telling grown folk what they better do,
that's what you're gonna.
That's when you're gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Because everybody, regardless if you're married or not, they're not your problem.
And see, here's the thing. You can't dictate, and I'm telling you this from personal experience. You can't dictate when the other person is going to intervene in your wife or your husband's life. You can't dictate that. Okay? You have to understand what your husband or your wife, if they're loving you, right? You got to either love them and trust them what they're telling you, or you don't. That's real life. All this other stuff that y'all want to talk about, I've been in this situation. So I'm telling you from personal experience. You can sit there and say, I'm going to do this, I'm not going to do this. If your ass is married, you're not trying to run to the divorce office tomorrow. You're not. If that situation happens. You're trying to figure out, is this true? How long y'all been together? What is going on here? And you're going to try to give your spouse the benefit of the doubt. Regardless of what y'all say, I am an egotistical asshole. I am.
That's true.
But when I'm in practical situations, I have to sit down and think logically, right? She ain't have nothing to do with this. You see what I'm saying? And if she's with me and she's walking me through all the process of what she's doing, baby, I did this, baby, I did this, baby, I did this. Let me tell y'all a situation that I went through when I was married to my first wife in Japan, right? My first wife, she owned a bar. It was called Anome Hodai, which means where the bar that my ex-wife owned, it was a place where men came to drink with the women and sing karaoke. My wife was called the mama, so she was the owner of the bar. Okay. So we had been married for about 3 years, maybe 2 or 3 years. Right? We had bought a house, living a good life. I had a bar, she had a bar. The mail came to my house, right? This is part of the story. This is true story. To my house. Now, where my wife's bar was in this is right. We in Birmingham, Alabama. So let's say in Birmingham, Alabama, her bar was like in Anniston. So it was about an hour away, right? Mm-hmm. So the people in Anniston did not know she was married, right? Because that's where she was from. So, and I understood going into the marriage, right, what she had to do because I was a black man in Japan and she had to do the bar. So, she kept her last name. Understood all that. Okay. So she's a mama son of this bar. and these men coming in and they spending big money to drink. And if you drink with the mama son of the bar, you spending big money. So these are like CEOs and everybody spending big money. Long story short is, one of these guys fell in love with my wife. Okay. This guy worked at the electrical company in Japan. Okay. This guy found out where she really lived. Okay. He started sending mail to our house, right? Listen to what I'm telling y'all, okay? This is why I'm telling you I know what the hell I'm talking about here. No, hold on, hold on. He sent mail to my house. He sent a condom with stuff in it to my house and said, thank you, right?
Okay.
I got the thing, right? And I'm looking at it and I read it in Japanese and so of course I'm looking at, what the hell is this? Right? Right? Okay. So then he starts sending letters to the house, to the house, right? And little small things to the house to get my attention, because I go to the mailbox, right? I'm not gonna go into all the gross detail, but he was sending stuff to my house and telling basically, thank you, I appreciate you, I love you, blah, 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 blah. Now my wife, I'm saying, she looked at me, I don't know who this is. Because at the time we didn't have any idea who it was. Because they wasn't leaving a return address, so we didn't know who it was. But the stuff that was sending, we obviously was from mail, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at her and she's like, babe, I don't know. Now, I'm in Japan. I'm looking at her, and if I didn't love her, if I didn't trust her, that would have been a problem. But I believed her. Okay? So I was mad about it. I did feel some care one way about it, but still, I'm like, what the hell? Long story short, I'm gonna get to the end of the story, y'all. I come home one night from my car. There is a car driving around my neighborhood. In Japan, the tags in Yokosuka and the tags in Hiroshima are different. The kanji is different. The kanji was the same kanji that my wife had on her car. I'm looking, it's 2:00 in the morning. This car I never seen in my neighborhood is driving around my house. So in my mind, when I'm coming home, my wife ain't got home yet from her car. That's the ML. So I get in my car, I chase this dude, right? I damn near run his ass off the road, right? Block him in. I see this guy. I said, who the hell are you? Why you over here? Right? I said, are you the blah, 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 blah? And I was speaking in Japanese that's been doing this and causing problems between me and my wife. Right? You know what this dude said? He had a window crack because he wouldn't let his window down. He said, I love her. And he called my wife's name. I lost it. I snatched, bro. I went into a blind rage. I broke the window. This window, the window that he had broke, I broke it. Right? I tried to pull him out of the car. He had a seatbelt on, right? I broke the seatbelt by pulling him out of the car, but I couldn't get him out of the car. I used to carry this Louisville Slugger in my car because we couldn't carry a gun in Japan, so I had a Louisville Slugger about this big. I could carry it inside of my car. I went to my car, right? I dragged this dude out of his car, right? And I proceeded to damn near kill this dude. I hit him one time with my Louisville Slugger, hit him across the head, and I broke my back. This is the honest God truth. I got mad at this dude and said, broke my back, right? I'm mad now because he broke my back. I hit him again, right? When I turned around on her, no lie, there were like 20, 30 people screaming at me, don't kill him. I didn't hear no lie. I snapped. I had snapped. Damn near killed this dude, right? Okay. I called my wife, right? And I told her what I had did. I didn't leave the scene, right? Because she still didn't know who it was. She comes, right? And she sees this dude. And she was like, right? Why? She's like, baby, I know him. He's this guy that comes to my bar. And he blah, blah, blah. This guy had a power turn of all this stuff, right? And the only thing I told my wife, you're safe now, right? and this is, I haven't told the story the entire on air, but I'll say this here. If it wasn't for my ex-wife connections, I would be locked up in jail now. But come to find out, this guy had been doing this before. At other places, they found that he had bags of panties, of women panties. I mean, this guy was perfect, right? He was that kind of guy. So the reason why I didn't get locked up because my ex-wife had a lot of powerful connections, and this guy had a record. I'm supposed to be in jail right now. So this is why I'm telling y'all, right? No, hold on. This is why I'm telling everybody. If you don't love and trust your wife, right? Situations can appear that has nothing to do with them. And that taught me a lot. Because some women are cheaters. But there are some women, bro, that you can't control what another person's going to do. And the person that loves that person will come in and ruin your relationship or your freaking marriage, bro. And if my ex-wife wasn't the person who she was, that would have been a huge problem for us. And I would have divorced her at the time because it looked like that was the dude she was cheating with. And the evidence showed everything. I'm in a foreign country, I'm a black man, and she's Japanese. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know a lot. Everything I don't know over there. So, bro, I was alone by myself. I had no family. I had nobody over there. So when I'm telling people, I'm telling y'all from personal experience, everything may not be what it looks to be. So y'all can give y'all benefit of the doubt to whatever. I'm just saying, luckily that I love my ex-wife enough to give her the benefit of the doubt. And like I said, because I gave her the benefit of the doubt, it turned out in my situation that she did not know it was him, but she didn't know him. But she didn't know that dude was doing that. You see what I'm saying? So I don't tell anybody to go through what I went through, but through that experience, I had to learn, man, if I didn't love my ex-wife, bro, we would have never got to the point of me, that dude coming to my neighbor because I would have divorced her, and it had nothing to do with her. I would have never thought that kind of stuff never crossed my mind that somebody would do. That's beyond anything that I could think of that a man found out you were married, you married to this black guy, you trying to get her and trying to win over my wife. That was, bro, even though I understood the situation, I never thought somebody would invade our privacy to that point.
I guess.
No.
What you went through, I'm not going to speak on that. That's what you went through.
Yeah.
But that's not, I'm not hearing the same as, did she call you his name? Like,
no, I think what he's saying is you have to, when it comes to trusting your mate and listening to what your mate says. So, like, if your ex coming up, in this case, she never even been with this guy.
No, not at all.
And with Chris and I, we had a similar situation.
Okay.
Like, we did, and it was this girl, but it was this girl that I thought was just a friend, because I kind of trust you until you show me different. But that's the reason why we didn't get married. This was my fiance, and she would come up with stuff, send things to my job. Like, it was just that bad. It went up in the foreign country. It was here, and I had to believe him. But then fast forward, at that moment he was telling me. But
this is why I'm having a problem correlating it too.
Okay.
I get the point of somebody still being and engaging with your partner to where it's irritable or they're causing problems. Mm-hmm. Like happened with you. Mm-hmm. Buddy came out of really the blue, and now there's plenty of misunderstandings that could have been made. And with her, she deliberately was being messy and petty. Mm-hmm. I'm saying, for instances where it's not like that and your partner is still bringing someone up, it don't always have to be that they're always coming in or that the baby daddy bad or the baby mama this. It could be they have a great relationship. It could be their relationship went so deep. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But there was a clear disconnect from the relationship. I'm saying along the lines of, we broke up cordially. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not saying for all the worst cases, because the worst cases, of course, the worst cases, if they match, I'm completely with you, they make sense. But that's not always the instance where you're delivered.
But that's gonna be on you, though. But what I'm saying, what you're saying is, but that's gonna be totally on you, because you're in that situation. You gonna know if your girlfriend or your wife is playing you. You see what I'm saying?
Even if you don't pick it up initially,
you will eventually.
I know they say we have, you know how they say women have that intuition.
Yeah.
Men have it as well.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel that men just kind of pass over some stuff that we don't.
Right. Because a man goes, because men, we think at the end of the day she ain't leaving me, she's mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Women ain't gonna even play that game.
A lot of dudes do that too.
Yeah,
but they do.
But
they do.
Because I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt until there's no more doubt.
And I'm gonna trust you until you show
me. So again, I don't tell anybody to follow Joe Lockett rules. I'm telling you because I've been in a lot of different situations. I'm more understanding if I see the woman that I'm with, and we are married or we're in a relationship, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to give her certain leniencies because I get how things can look, but not be.
Yeah.
I can get how things she say that she really truly didn't mean to say. It was truly a mistake. I understand that because I've lived life. So I'm not gonna live this hard line like if you did this, I'm gonna go do this, because that would be stupid of me, knowing and childish, knowing that if this woman did everything correct, you know what I'm saying, and she made a mistake, let it ride. Now, to your point, nephew, you got a woman totally disrespecting me, bro. She's gonna see me, right? You're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna continuously call me this guy's name in different situations when you're mad, when you're laughing, or whatever. No, you're not gonna get that break with me. Okay. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, if certain things happen sometimes, if you still have communication, even if you're having communication with your ex, you argue with him, I'm gonna need you to straighten that up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you at some point. You need to differentiate the two between him and me. If you want to continue to call me his name, you need to take your ass and go be back with him. See, I'm gonna straighten it up at some point, but I'm gonna give you, because you're my wife, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna give you some time.
I agree with y'all both points that I see aside.
Okay.
My only thing right now is that I think that a lot of people are petty. Most people. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people will say these things or not say anything at all just to blow it up later. See, a lot of people will. I don't like that. Down for real. And then boom. Well, you said it here and now. And
they will collectively. I also say that
Well, the first time I'm gonna let you get past. I may not say nothing. The second time, I would say this is your second time doing it. I would do that. I probably won't say nothing the first time. I probably won't, depending on where we are in the relationship. If I'm married to you, I'll probably say something. But if we're dating in a relationship, I probably won't say nothing.
Let me ask, I gotta ask this real quick.
Yeah.
Before we, because you were talking and you said, when you're in love with someone, I don't believe that when you're in love with someone, I don't believe that there's a such thing as falling out of love. Okay. When you're in, I do believe there's a difference between loving somebody and being in love with them.
Yes, I agree with that.
So if you love someone, you can move on to the next, eventually,
Yeah.
But when you're in love with someone, you're gonna always have a love for that person. So if you're with someone, you all are together. Mm-hmm. And this is you're in love with this man. Mm-hmm. The person who you were in love with, you still have a love for him, but you're not in love with him. Mm-hmm. Do you feel that is something that is a problem that's an issue? Mm-hmm. Like if someone asks, "Are you still in love with your ex?" and I say no, I have a love for him. I'm gonna always have that love. That's just true love to me. You don't just, I love, that's me though.
Yeah.
Would that be an issue for you if I'm your girl and it's like, I love you, I'm in love with you, I still have a love for Chris? I don't want it like that.
The only problem I would have if you're in love with me, right, and you and Chris is still having frequent conversations while you're with me. That would be a problem. Because you still love this guy, and for me, I wouldn't want my woman that still got feelings for another guy to want to be. I wouldn't want to be with him, because I need you to make sure you detach those emotions. Right? So if you still love, you can love a person, but the contact for me has to cease and desist. The talking, the hanging out, all that other stuff. You can still love a person. Like for me, my first wife, I haven't seen her in 10, 15 years, right? Still got love for her.
I'm with you to a point. I think it's how you show that love and how y'all doing that crap.
Right.
Like, yeah, I get if there's contact, but how would we contact? Like, I can get where it's like a conversation or a fly by hey. But how are you saying that fly by hey? How would that come? Like somebody can insert intention.
I couldn't be in a relationship with Denise if she's still having freaking conversations with Chris.
Okay.
But her conversations with Chris might not be on that.
So let me say this. So for me, I guess because he's been in my life for 20 years. He's my kid's dad.
Yeah.
And
well, that's different.
But okay, so let me clear this up because he's not their biological father, but that's their dad. You know what I'm saying?
As a man on the outside, I get what you're saying. But I could.
That's why I just say, you know what? These are my kids' dad, and leave it at that. Yeah. Because that's their dad.
Because if I think that's their dad, but for me, if
so
I know that wasn't their
biological and not
for me, it would be.
Because like my baby boy, that's all of that. Like that's his father.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, right? But for me as a man, if I knew Chris was not their biological father, right, we wouldn't make it.
Yeah, we would.
You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't make
it.
And
I make it clear. Anytime I'm in even in the dating set, like we're collecting data, I do put that there because that's their dad.
Okay, so when you say that's their dad, were y'all in a relationship he helped raise those kids?
Before we got into the relationship, he was doing for my children.
For me as a man,
he helped raise my kids.
Like so y'all was in a relationship and he helped raise your kids.
He wanted to actually adopt my baby boy, and I didn't let him.
So for me to be in a relationship with you, Chris and I need to talk.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So that's how I do my stuff though, because if I know I'm really I put it out there, right? My kid's dad. Yeah. I don't necessarily say blood or not, about not. Now, if I know this is like with my guy, I'm like, look, we have a great relationship.
But Chris need to talk.
And he's fine with it. And
because he needs to understand.
I want him to know, hey, look, it's nothing.
But Chris needs to understand from me.
He's good with it.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I don't need this. I don't need to hear nothing from you at that point. With you, my girl, right? Me and Chris need to talk.
Oh, I make that happen. I make it my business too.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
in a relationship with this other guy. This is after Chris and I. And I had a dinner for my son, and my dad was there, and I nervous when my dad was there because I'm a dad. But I invited the guy, and so that was the first time that Chris had met him. They knew of each other, and I made sure he was there because this is the guy I was actually with, and it's a family setting because Chris and our families are still just like my kid. His mom is their grandma, like. We don't go hanging out. Right. I may see Chris probably once every 6 months.
But this is what I'm gonna say.
Why y'all so extreme?
But this is what I say for me, right? If I'm dating you or I'm in a relationship, access is important for me. What kind of access and how much access, if I'm dating you, is Chris having with you? Because
I'm dating
no,
you.
No. Chris, now your kids are grown. Okay. So
I'm a mama, kids.
But this is what I'm saying. Okay, this is me. Because I know you're very defensive about it, but I'm gonna say this as a man, listening. Your kids are grown. You and Chris need to have a lot of conversation right now. He can raise your kids, but now he can go talk to your kids. So the conversation y'all have now about is what?
It can be
I guess because we were friends for so many years.
So that's different than what you just told
me. Okay, we were friends. We were straight.
No, but what I'm saying, you said that because they're the baby's dad, blah blah blah. So
I was telling you,
but I'm saying, but if as a man on the outside looking in,
I'm saying the whole deal.
What I'm saying is because as a man looking at your situation, if you want to contact your kids, contact them. Why are you contacting my girl?
But wait, so just because they can't go back to being friends?
No, That was not. Oh, it didn't go off. Chris and I we were truly just.
I understand.
We were just so cool. We should have never crossed that line for 5 years. That was our mistake.
Okay, then what?
My question though, why is it such an extreme for most men like you? Because I get the premise. I can definitely relate to it. But if the instances in between ain't on no, I'm trying to get with this lady again type of manner, why is that such the extreme? Especially if they're bringing the caveat, yo, I've been in this person's life and her family's life. Because you don't, like I said, you don't just disconnect that.
No, but here's the thing, bro. Keep living. And I'm not saying this in a bad way to you. Be very respectful, okay? But when men see men, right? Men know when to bag up. Men know how to step in a man's territory and let him know, I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to damn about you. She with me too. Or he knows, I'm going to respect your space, big dog. Ain't nothing between us. Handle your business. Men know that just like women know that. And a man that's what you say he is.
You know,
but hold on. The woman is going to try to keep that relationship moving forward because that's her friend. But the man's going to understand the other man's feelings because he's a man, and he's going to make sure that he spend time with his friend, but he's not going to disrespect the other man that's trying to be with his friend. That ain't got nothing to do with their friendship. He's going to know how to back off and keep the friendship where it won't be a problem. If it becomes a problem, that dude that she said that's her friend, that ain't really that type of dude.
But Joe, that don't negate how you just went about when you even saw the premise, because you just said earlier she gonna have to disconnect. Those talking sessions like that,
bruh,
stop,
bro.
That's what you said.
Bruh, okay, I did say what I said for her.
I got that.
No. But you said deflected too.
No, because
when you talking about
her, man knows how to back off in what way?
But you talking two different people. No, but you're talking two different people. Her, she got to wing her way off of it. A dude don't, bro. If I'm dealing with me and Denise, we close friends. We hanging out every freaking day. We going to eat dinner. We chilling. She's talking to me every day. She getting a relationship, bro. Well, no. What I'm saying,
when I'm in a relationship or when Keisha's in a relationship, whatever, even as a female, it slows down some.
Okay, but what I'm telling y'all is, men know how to move when their lady friend get into a relationship. Women will move slower, right? And that's between you and her, and she's gonna move differently. But I'm not looking at my girl. She got to do what she got to do, but I'm looking at that dude, how he's moving. You see what I'm saying? And some dudes move according to how the female moves. She said no, so I'm saying no.
So
if you are
really a problem so if I'm with you and hey, Mark, my bestie, you know, so will that be an issue for you? Because Mark can move like, okay, we cool. He come over, hey man, where Joe? Hey, Joe, you want to go?
Guess what Mark gonna do?
But what I'm saying, let's say he don't rock or walk the way you would walk or thought the way you thought.
And I'm going to remove myself from the situation.
Okay, that was my question. So you would have to be, so you wouldn't talk to me and say, hey, I'm kind of feeling something. Because I know.
Okay, this is me. I will tell you, this is what I'm feeling, right? We can have that conversation. But like I said, real talk, y'all. If your friend that's a male or she's a female and it's the opposite way around, they're going to make sure you're happy. A female knows what not to do when it's the opposite way around. A man knows what not to do when you get a boyfriend. A man knows what not to do when your bestie get a man. A man knows exactly how to move because your bestie wants you to be happy. I, as a man, I'm your bestie. You know how I move. Yeah. You put me on a pedestal with your men. Mm-hmm. But what do you always see me do? I move into the background every single time. I don't make phone calls. I don't call her late at night. When I know she's dealing with somebody, before I text her, whatever. But when I know you got a man, I don't know when he's around. So guess what? I will make sure I only call her during the daytime or text her during the daytime. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a man is gonna move.
But if folks listening to your premise, you said no interactions.
But you know something, I want to ask this too, because well, not really ask you because you're not a female.
No.
I'll just make a statement. Me and y'all do know how to rock. Some women, I guess, we're just so it's for me especially. I'm just like a big family person, so I like everybody to, you know, hey, we having game night, Joe. You know, I'm that girl, but I don't understand why some women were very territorial or very competitive. Men are, you know, territorial, but women become very. If it's a female, and especially if she's pretty, it's immediately competition, or it's immediately. You ain't never had that with her. I have a problem with that because it's just because a person looks a certain way, you don't know how that person. You don't know.
I have a problem with
women do that, and
yes, I have a problem with a woman.
I
have a problem with a woman coming in and telling me you can't be friends with Denise
that,
or
and
Joy
that happens
or
so
no, because
many,
but
like
see,
that happens.
But
quite often.
when women come in and tell me what I can't do, that's not my wife. We're not going to be together.
Oh, you can't.
What you doing with her?
No.
But what I'm saying,
you can't have the same type.
That's not what I said.
He said that, like, hey, he wanna. It's gonna be at that point a man thing. Man know how to kind of step back. You know, hey, it's
but your
me,
idea is stepping back was
a
to
woman,
change the interactions.
But a woman, this is what, and I'm not that girl, but I see that quite often. And women hold it there like she don't. I don't know why